Good evening YouTube and welcome to another Zen and the Art of Miniature Painting video. Tonight I'm looking at the Mark III Legion Armour Marines are from the Horus Heresy range, and also the Mark III Command Squad upgrade. Much like the previous sets that I've looked at, these are your standard sort of 5-man tactical squad, so you get enough to make 5 Marines. This was a really great cast, absolutely no miscasting, nothing like my Mark V set, which had some pretty badly mangled legs. So really happy with this. You'll notice the actual Mark III stuff is grey because I've primed it, and after scrubbing it, of course, nice and clean. And the Legion Mark III Command Squad upgrade stuff is still unprimed and unwashed, and brand new out of the blister. So just a quick run through of what you get. So you get your 5 torsos as you normally do. You'll notice that these are really nicely detailed. They've got the little like a little loincloth flap type thing. The thing with Mark III is it's slightly more armoured than all the other ones. It's for sort of boarding actions and stuff. And here you can see, hopefully I can get it in on the zoom. There we go. You can see some Thunderbolt insignia on the chest, a skull. Really nice stuff. Very sort of Thunder Warriors-esque, sort of quite ornate by comparison to some of the stuff we've looked at so far. And then the helmets have a real bucket-style Crusader helmet, really sort of functional. It sort of has this wonderful sort of sense that everything forward-facing is more heavily armoured. Sort of has like that sort of heavy-set crown where the visor comes down. You'll also notice the greaves on the arms, the sort of forearm guards, very heavily armoured. These guys are just proper like trench sloggers or corridor clearers. Even the shoulder pads are sort of reinforced, and I really like that notion of the sort of pound through the firefight kind of look. One of the arms has come off, as you can see, but again, it's just the obvious. It's just like a real nicely armoured greave that just looks a little bit more sort of defensive, if you like. The power plants are old school. I like that. Weird sort of jets off to sort of slightly more sort of levelled sort of lateral angle. I like that. And another 2 there. The legs are just amazing, I think. I know it's odd to get excited about the legs, but the poses are quite nice. So you've got sort of 3 standing with a lean forward on the left leg here, sort of braced backwards on this one. Sorry, on this one, braced back onto the right foot, and this one's a sort of more level pose. Again, with the legs, the fronts are incredibly heavy armoured, so it's got a kind of plate armour style thing. The knees have got these nice little rivets on that just really sort of have that increase that armoured effect. Rivets everywhere. This is like extra stuff's been bolted on the top. I really like how the feet have got like beaks almost, where like extra armour's been stuck on. The walking legs are great. This would make great set of legs for like someone who's like a sergeant, or someone who's sort of striding forward, like among his troops who are more braced and in firing positions. But when you turn them around, that's where the real fun starts. I'll just flip both sets over, and you can see. Here we go. Bring it in, and there we are. This really nice segmented armour. Again, loads of rivets. You can see where the armour plating kind of separates from the segmented armour. So it's just like you get the sense that this is like a suit of armour that's been specifically designed for men who sort of only fight facing forward, which I think is awesome. So I already have some ideas of how I'm going to paint this up to complete my squad that I'm working on, my 10-man squad at the moment. I'm going to round it out with some Mark IIIs. I've already done a sergeant, so I don't need to use any of these fancy heads. These I'll probably end up using in some other squads, but I love them. The crest that sort of comes forward, let me just try and get that a little bit more profile shot. There you go. The crest that sort of runs along in the same direction as the face, I prefer to a transverse crest. I think a transverse crest just looks a bit silly. This looks far more martial. And then you've got the little banner poles. I probably won't use those. And then finally the really cool Vox units which are connected to the power plant. So really nice. Chuffed with the set. Really good cast. Like I say, no faults at all. Just a quick note. I have sort of, here's a Mark V chappie that I painted, and the difference is there. I really like it. You've got like Notice with him, you've got, even though he's a Mark V and he's a bit knobbly, you've got much cleaner lines, and you've got that sense that there's not so much armor plating on him. So these guys will mix in nicely. They'll make nice counterpoints for specific characters and that sort of thing. So really awesome. I'm really happy. And anyway, I would definitely recommend this set of Forgeworld figures. I would definitely recommend it over the Mark V set, because I just think it's a little bit more useful and a bit nicer. Again, everything mixes quite well. I think if it's done sparingly, it should look good. So yeah, do play and do have a lot of fun with it. That's all for now. I hope this video has been informative and useful to those who would possibly looking to build like Death Guard or some Iron Hands or something. These guys are your men, because they're the sort of grind and sort of inexorable advanced armies kind of aesthetic. So yeah, subscribe if you like, don't if you don't, and always please guys, comments are more than welcome. Really enjoy it when people engage. And yeah, thanks for watching, and have a good one.